Hey Sim, have you done your CNC research?
No, I haven't done yet.
Oh my god!
Let's go. Let's go.
In 1905, my great-grandfather was born. In year 1922, he decided to migrate from China to Singapore for better job opportunity. He came by taking steamship. He need to squeeze in a small place with others. During that time, lacking of food and water is very common for them. After he reached Singapore, he worked as an illegal worker. It's a hard time for him. After that, he moved to Malaysian Pontian. He started to work as an rubber tapper and a lot of work. After that, he started to cut arakasi and slowly start his business. He buy a big ship and start to export arakasi to Singapore and import soft drink and sweet from there. Then he slowly become wealthy. During that time, Teochew opera is very popular, but not around affordable, so your great-grandfather will arrange the performance for his worker. Your grandfather was born with 4 other siblings. In year 1942, the World War II started. Japanese start to attack our kampong. They like to seek trouble from my great-grandfather. They bound his ship and forced him to give them money. My grandfather no choice to pay them by selling his estate. Then, my grandfather turned out to become a farmer. Year 1945, the Japanese left. In year 1950, my grandfather married my grandma through blind date. 1963, my father was born. 1980, he completed his Form 5 and started to work at bus station as an accountant. 1992, my father married my mother, and I was born. And this is my family history. Thank you.
In 1912, my great-grandfather was born. He's a Pinoy and he lives in Philippines. In 1923, my great-grandfather worked as a farmer. In 1930, my great-grandfather met my great-grandmother, and then they got married. In 1940, my grandfather was born. In 1941, the World War II begins. The Japanese came to Philippines and attacked them. In 1942, the Philippines surrendered to the Japanese. They killed almost 1,000 people in one day. Then my great-grandparents moved to a cave near Manila to protect themselves from the war. 3 years later, the Japanese have left the Philippines, and in 1953, my grandfather worked as a farmer. Then he met my grandmother, because they are neighborhoods. Then in 1957, both of them got married. In 1964, my mother was born. In 1980, my mother dropped out from school and traveled to Sabah to find a job. Then in 1981, my mother worked in a palm oil company and she met my father. In 1982, they got married. And there was me. I was born. And that's all about my family. Thank you.